Hey guys, welcome back to Games Mods. I got a little package from Luke from Outofdarts. This is the short dart mag pusher, I believe, and I believe new rev triggers. I got this from a couple of weeks ago. I have two of these. These are basically Talon adapters for full length, and it should work in a stripe. So let's see what we got here. All right. Cool. Whee! All right, so we got the pusher there, so that's cool. And I got two black rev triggers. Those are really nice. I like those. So we'll put one in there while we're at it. Well, there's this cards and stuff. If you don't know who Luke is by now, go find out. Outofdarts.com. He's a really nice guy. He has a really nice staff. I asked him a couple of questions, even YouTube related questions, because I'm still new at this. But yeah, he answered fine. And all right, so let's get into it. First, you want to take out your mag. There's that guy. Put him in the box. And then, of course, you got to undo all the screws. Yeah. Oddly enough, I'm working on my, I have two more orange stripes that I have in the living room right now that I'm working on, and I'm turning those into full autos. This one's only going to be semi because I don't have the full auto kit in here, but I may change it, especially if this works, just because I want two full auto stripes. I think that'd be really sweet, because you can put them in your holsters. And if they take short darts, it'll go with my outfit. Because right now, my two holsters on, like my, they're like hanging from my belt, but they're attached to my thigh. So, like an actual holster. Right now they have two custom Cronuses in them right now. But my main ammo type right now is short darts, not rival. So I kind of want to switch it out for that main reason. Because if all of them are taking it, it'll be a lot easier carrying all the ammo around and stuff. And I believe last Friday, I ordered a blaster from a guy named, oh God, what's his name? I think his name was Benjamin, on Etsy. And it'll probably get here mid-October maybe. But it's a select fire, so you can shoot, a single one, 3-round burst, or full auto. And it takes Talon mags. I was like, sign me up. And I believe it takes a 2S LiPo. So I'm really excited for that one to get here. It's not an FDL3, which everybody's thinking about. It's called something else. I think it was like Foxfire or something. When I get it, I'll review and give you all the details and rundowns about it. I also got the stock that goes with it, and you can customize the stock. You can customize both with colors, for primary and secondary. And then if you get the stock, you can also tell it what kind of, you can actually stock magazines in it, and you can tell him what kind. You can say, regular, Nerf magazines, or Talon mags, or Katana mags. So I got that as well. And of course I opted for the Talon, because why not? Make it all the same. And it looks like something for my armor fit is coming hopefully either tomorrow or the next day. And I think after that I'll have everything except for the main blasters. But I'll be able to show you parts of it. I think I'll be able to show you the vest and the vest and the belt. Other than that, I don't think that I mean, the helmet's kind of done, but I kind of want to get something for it, so I'm going to wait on that a little bit. But you know, let's pry this guy open. Let's get that flat head. Pry. Whenever you have a blaster stuck closed, even though you unscrewed everything, number one, first check all the screws, make sure they're all undone, which they are here. But then you want to go around and kind of split open with a flat head. Doesn't need to be a really big flat head, because you want it to be in between the shell that you're trying to get open. There we go. I think this is hanging it up a little bit. No, that one's loose. Oh, get back in there. Magnetic screwdrivers are a curse and a reward in the same. There we go. I think we got it. There we go. All right. So this is the internals of a normal, non-modded Strife. Not sure what that is. I'm going to leave it alone. So yeah, you have your thermostat. You got your regular pusher up here, your trigger, and your rev trigger, and your mag release. Let's put in the rev trigger first. Let's see. So I believe it's a very simple replacement. So you're just going to do this screw here, the silver one. Just like that. Pick that up. And make sure that goes back down. You can take this out. Take the spring off of it. So the spring back onto there. Put it back in. So the spring is behind everything. Let's see. Is that right? Feels correct. Yeah, once I close it, it'll touch everything, it'll be fine. Okay, and we'll put this piece back on. On my paint job of my deploys so far, I've done all the big pieces in black. I haven't taken the painter's tape off of it yet, because I want to do accents and probably put some red stripes on it. Haven't really figured out a theme with it. At first I was thinking like some sort of animal, and then maybe like a cyberpunkish kind of thing, because it kind of transforms. Yeah, so I'm still debating on that. Let's see here. You got to make sure that's all the way down. There we go. If something doesn't screw right, don't force it. Just open it back up and see what's wrong, and then, redo it. Patience and time will always help you when you're modding a blaster like this. Because I would rather take the time to go back and double check everything, or even triple check, to make sure that I don't bust it up and then I have to buy something new. And finding a Stripe online, pretty hard to do for under 30 bucks. If you find one, pick it up. Let's see here, why is this going on? Oh, I have to put it all the way down here. Huh. Oh yeah, that's a little difficult. Let's see here. Maybe if I hold it. Yeah, get in there. It's a really springy screw. Oh, it's not all the way out. That's why. You're good. Let's get a pair of these. Pull out the spring so it's actually outside of this containment. Yeah, there we go. Oh, yeah, but where's that? Because I'm not planning to take the locks out of this one. This one's just a trial. I forgot that I have to have a medicine in here to pull this thing. Still not going. Well, that's strange. Oh, I see why. We can take this guy out. This part needs to be up because when you compress it, it'll push that down. That's why I screwed up. Yeah, one. Let's see here. So see this piece right here? I'm trying to push this way a little bit, just so it can get in front of it, so it'll be able to push it. Let's see. That's a little tough, isn't it? That goes in like there. Let me try it without the spring, just so I don't have the tension. Lift this up. And it's carved out in the back for that. Very strange. Did I get it? No, it doesn't feel... You can tell when you get it because it won't be lopsided. Let's see here. I think I got it. Alright guys, give me a second. Okay, so I think I figured it out. When you put the rev trigger in, you're going to actually want to take this piece out, even with that spring. And then you're going to put the spring that was on the original trigger and just put it in there instead. Just like that. And then it's, you know, once you have the shell closed, it'll be fine. So it'll go over that. So it actually eliminates one of the locks, which is good. And then you're gonna put this back on. All right, so there's a rev trigger. If you notice, I replaced the trigger and mag release as well. Let's go ahead and put the short dart pusher in. So take those two screws out. Just like that. Take this piece off. put it over here. Take the original pusher, take it off the recoiling spring right here. Just put that to the side, and then you can take this one, put the spring onto that side of it. Sometimes you have to take it off to put it on. So it's on that one, then you put it back in the post that was on, and then you put it just like so. And when you put this through, you can actually take this piece off as well, which is up here. It was part of the pusher. I don't know why it comes in two separate pieces, but whatever. I think a spring came out with that guy, so you don't need that. Okay, so now that that's in there, you can put this guy back. And you can put the screws back in. I also put some batteries in. I put 3 of the cool look batteries and 1 of the dummy batteries. You don't need to tighten these really tight. You just want them to hold in place, just so they don't, you know, fly all over the place, you know, like out of the blaster. And if you notice when you're screwing in the top screw, it does want to go that way a little bit. It's okay, just hold it on this side and do it over there. So you put that to the side, that to the side, and I think we just need to close the blaster now. Okay, we'll screw it all back together. Should be good to go. Yeah. Like the most tedious part about modding Nerf blasters is the amount of screws that they all have. But the good thing is on most blasters, they will all be the same screws, so you kind of don't need to remember where they go if they're like that. But if there are like some, you know, regular, they have a regular screw, which is like, you know, one of these, and then they have sometimes longer ones, and usually the longer ones will usually go into the stock or the front of the blaster, just to anchor it down. One's in there? Yeah. Okay. And I believe this pusher not only does the short darts, I think it's actually a hybrid. So it will actually perform well for both short and regular still. So if you want to, you know, use your regular darts, you can just put a regular magazine in there and, you know, blast as is. I think it actually I think it will actually probably enhance the firing power of the long darts overall. So even if you want to get this piece, not even to shoot short darts, but just to enhance the pusher, because as you saw, this was a 2-stage piece, basically one for under, one for over, which is kind of dumb. I don't know why they wouldn't just make that one solid piece. But yeah, if you want to enhance just your regular strife, I'd get one. It's worth it. Alright, I think that's all together. Alright, now I already noticed that this is kind of sticky. I might have to sand that down a little bit or something. I don't know. Alright, let's take my adapter, short dart adapter from Luke from Darts. I'm going to put the, I always want to say Hitachi, but that's not right. The Tachi magazine in, so that locks pretty well. Let's put some darts in this thing. I'm going to put a couple in the front. I'm going to put 6 in there. This thing takes 29, but I'm not going to load this all the way up just for this, because again, this is still going to be semi-auto. It's not full auto yet. but I sent a message to Luke asking him a couple of questions, with this system. What kind of motor do you use or adapter do you use to make it full auto? Like, I know they sell other ones, but the pusher does not work with those. The way that the grinding wheel works for the full auto, it doesn't reach, the pusher that's in there now is too low, so it won't even reach it to spin it. All right, we're gonna put that in just like that, and let's fire. Oh, I think I have a jam. Hold on. Oh, yeah, I got a jam. Whoopsie. I was wondering why it wasn't firing. Oh, let me get that jam out of there. Did I get it? And I noticed that inside the stripe, if you look, go back in the video and look a little bit, most stripes have that kind of like rubber elastic around the opening for the dart to go through. This one does not. This one actually has like 2 barred doors, which is really odd. I don't get it, but yeah, whatever. All right, let's try that again. Still not working. Very strange. Oop. Alright, let's open it back up, because we always have to open stuff back up when there's a problem, just to see what's wrong. The pusher could be off the track for all I know, because it is working technically. And I'll put the magazine in there while I have it opened, just to see where it is messing up before I screw the top back on. Because usually if you can't tell what the problem is outside, you can always tell it inside. And when you are testing it with a magazine while it's on, just be careful. Be careful as in don't put your fingers near the motor, while you're doing it. I mean, it's not gonna be, it's in a cage, so I don't think it'll get you or anything, but you just don't want any misfires in your eye or anything if you're not positive at what you're doing. Let's see here. Get this last one open. I just got the Fast and Furious 9 movie. I wanted to see it in June, but sadly I had my, well, not sadly, but I had my kidney transplant on the 11th. I think the movie came out like on the 24th, so it was too soon after to go to the theater and see it. I'm still not going to the theater regardless, but I wanted to go see that movie, and I even looked into renting a private screening while I was there. And it was hella expensive. They wanted $250. I go, no. I'm like, if I had like 20 people there, from here, I'd be like, sure, but not just for me and 2 other people. It wasn't worth it. But now, I think it was like $30 or $25. I can now watch it at home with my sound bar and be fine. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna put this to the side. Let's put the magazine in there. Okay, make sure that's down, because that's always a pain. There we go. So we're gonna rev it. That's the problem with this being open. This door tends to, see if I can close it and hold it like that and see. Oh, I see what happened. You can see it right here. This is supposed to be in between there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna unscrew this here. So the pusher wasn't even moving. That would be why. Very funny. There we go. Okay, I didn't even notice that when I screwed it together. But yeah, I should always make sure that that bar is in between those two nodes there, so that way it will, hopefully that fixed it. I'm gonna screw this one down real quick. Hopefully this fixed it. I want to tighten this a little bit more just so it doesn't come loose again. Okay, let's screw that down a little bit too. Oh yeah, that was loose. That was really loose. Actually, is that the right screw for that? Feels very loose, like too loose. Yeah, that doesn't seem right. Maybe it's this one. That's the problem when you take all these pieces apart at the same time. You couldn't mix them up. I don't like how loose that is. Maybe I'll switch with this one. Well, here's what I can do. Take this one out. Put this one back up here, and I have some spares with a bigger head like this one, so if I put that there, it should be fine. Actually, do I want to put, I might as well put both of those types up there. If you ever buy a blaster from like Goodwill or something, you're not planning on using it or modding it, you just plan on scrapping it, that's where I get all my screws from. I think I bought a pack once and I didn't need one after that because I think I scrapped a few blasters, but it's always good to have extras on hand just for this case in point. All right, let's try this guy. You want to make sure that it grips, and that one's not gripping, but yeah, I don't like that. Try the other one. And now it doesn't want to come out. Go figure. Yeah. Yeah, I probably either misplaced the screw for the trigger somewhere. It's probably in the house. But this one seems to be okay. You don't want to tighten it too much because it still needs to move back and forth. That seems good. We'll put this one up here if it works. If not, I'll just put the other one that I had. Oh, that one seems to work fine. Good. Okay. Now let's try it. Put that. Make sure that's in there. Make sure that's closed, so that circuit's closed. I'm gonna rev it. Oh, wait. And now it's not working. Why? Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna put the shell on, but I'm not gonna screw it back together, just so I can kind of lift it up, because this magazine adapter seems to want to like almost pop out, and I don't really want that to happen. I'm gonna hold it closed too. All right. Still not working. Why? Let's see here. Oh, I just saw the final trailer for Halloween Kills. Are you guys wanting to see that? Because I definitely want to see that. I don't know how I'm going to see it, because I think it's only in theaters. I'm not going to rent out a whole thing because, like I said before, it's super expensive. But I really do want to see that, because I saw the one that was in, what was it, 2018, and I loved it. I mean, I love the original, of course. If I just, oh, it started to go. Let's try that again. All right. This door is ridiculous. I know that there is a way to mod this where basically you just take electric tape, just tape that sucker down. I probably should do that. Okay, I'm gonna hold that closed while holding the magazine. I'm gonna try this one more. Yeah, it's really hard to do while it's open. But again, you can't really, well, we'll take that out. I'll just hold this. Let's see here. Hold that like that. It like pushes it, but it doesn't push it all the way, which is very disconcerting. But as you can see, like I said before, there are bars in there, which is really stupid. I don't know why. But it's like, yeah. I like the other design better where it's just an open flap. I wonder if I can take those out. Let's try one more time. Hold that. Let's get this door over here to balance it a little bit. There we go. Okay, the spring for the trigger is coming out. That's why it's not working. See? And it's making this thing skip off of this. Why is that not? Why is that? What's wrong with this? Maybe if I take the spring out. Maybe that'll work. Because if you notice in the original blaster with the original trigger, it didn't come with a spring. The metal one usually comes with a spring. So yeah, let's put that in there. Pretty confident this will work now. I won't screw anything together, I'll just, close it. Make sure that sucker's closed. Oh, you have the magazine here. So it worked a few as you saw, but the trigger somehow came off again, and you can even hear that it's loose. So I'm not sure what the hell happened. Let's see. Yeah, see, it got out of it again. I don't understand. That is very strange. because you see after like the first couple of pushes it goes up, and probably after the fourth one it's just over the bar. So yeah, I don't know, maybe I need to tighten these all the way. I thought they were pretty tight, but you know, as tight as is. As tight as is. As tight as is. That looks better. We'll try it again. One more time. Make sure that door's closed. Put the darts in. Okay, I loaded 4 darts in. Let's do that for now. Put it in. Did that shoot all of them? It shot all of them, but as you saw, it wasn't as consistent. And usually when you want to pull the trigger and make something shoot, you want to make sure it fires every single time. So I think it's going to take some tinkering. It does work. Don't get me wrong. Maybe it's my bad, or maybe I need to use a regular trigger for all I know. I don't know. But it does work, definitely. So I'll screw this back up or I'll open it, try to see if I can figure it out a little bit better. But essentially that does work. So the rev trigger works. I already feel it being worn down just by using it. So I probably don't even get sanded because it came back out pretty quick. But other than that, that's how you install the rev trigger and the extended pusher for short darts. I highly suggest it. Both of them are from Outofdarts. If you guys want to pick those up, I will link them down below. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. Please like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. I just want to point out real quick, I did switch out the original trigger with the metal alloy one. The metal alloy one, I think that's more for, what is it? The one that's injection molded versus a regular strife. This one just seems to work better, especially with the short darts, and it's a lot smoother. I think the metal alloy one, it tends to be looser into the fit of where it actually fits into here and in between the shells, as opposed to the original. So the original works better. So if you do this mod, make sure you use the original versus the metal alloy one. So yeah, just a quick update. See you guys in the next one. Bye.